Hello again, I am Blunty, and tomorrow I'll be heading off to the Xbox One launch, and I may or may not be able to film any of it. I've still got to talk to the EB Games media people to see if they're going to let me film or whatnot. But in any case, I'm going down to pick up my launch console. As you can see behind me, I've already ripped my Xbox 360 out of my media center unit. It is no more. It is done. I don't think I'll ever turn it on again, except for maybe if there's a game that comes out only on this thing, and for some bizarre reason, like South Park, if that ever comes out, ever. Anyway, but we're really close to Xbox One launch day now, and as such, the few last dregs of information and disappointments have been rolling out. And the first disappointment is Twitch streaming is not working, like at all, on the Xbox One at launch. And the best Microsoft have been able to do is go, well, we'll have it working for you sometime early 2014. You know, sometime in that first half of the year. How broken does it have to be for them to not even be able to nail down the date? I mean, I understand this close to launch. Oh, we didn't think of that. That's something that's broken. Or we don't have time to fix it. We'll put it out in a patch, like a week later, or 2 weeks later. But to say this is so broken, we have no idea when we're going to be able to fix it. It's sometime next year. Maybe it's broken, maybe it's not broken, maybe it's they're sort of fiddling with their agreement with the Twitch people. You know, maybe something broke down in the contract there. I don't know. Nobody, I mean, they're not talking about it, but it's annoying that the Xbox One will not be able to stream to Twitch on day one without, of course, the assistance of an external capture device, of which I have a couple, so I can still Twitch. But, you know, people are looking forward to doing it without fiddling with all that sort of stuff in the complex, and having to go through the capture device into a PC and then fiddle with, at least 2 or 3 different bits of software you've got to try and get working in unison to get it all running up properly, and use XSplit and buy the license for the streaming of the XSplit. And it's complex, and it's not for the noob. You can't sort of sit your average person now going, here's the streaming thing, put it together and make it work. It doesn't. It took me a couple of days. I mean, I know what I'm doing. It still took me a couple of days to sort of really nail it down to a place where it was working the way I wanted it to work. I had to manually delay an audio feed to match up with the sync, because there's a delay from the capture device to what comes into the computer to what streams out to when my microphone goes into a different place. And it's a friggin' pain in the ass, quite honestly. So I was really looking forward to being able to do simple, easy streaming. Just go, hit a button, boom, streaming, away it goes. And the PlayStation 4 does that wonderfully. I've been watching a lot of PlayStation 4 streams when I've had a few minutes here and there to spare, to see people playing the games that I will be playing, a little later on this month, when the PlayStation 4 actually launches in Australia and Europe as well, and places like that. So I've been sort of filling that void in my longing for the next gen by watching those streams, and it works wonderfully. It's clear and crisp. I mean, there is some compression artifacting. It only streams in 720p, because it's a bit wasteful streaming in 1080p, because if you're streaming live, you get compression artifacts, so you lose detail anyway. But it works wonderfully well, and I was really looking forward to, repeating that experience with the Xbox One players out there, watching them play games that I haven't bought yet, and go, well, actually, that looks fantastic. I really should put that list at the top of my must-buy games list. So yeah, it's a bit annoying and a bit shitty, but very Microsoft to find out at the last minute that they aren't going to deliver on the stuff they said they were going to deliver. The launch of the Xbox One has just been, to use exactly the right word, a clusterfuck. Everything Microsoft have tried to do, they've screwed up in some way. So hopefully they're getting all this bad luck and bad fortune and mishandling and ineptitude out of the way before the launch, so everything after launch and it runs just smoothly. They've got all the crap out of the way and swept away, and from here on in it'll be fantastic. But I don't like our chances on that. There's always going to be problems. But on that subject of recording and uploading game footage and stuff, I think the Xbox has a better system for recording the footage. With the PlayStation 4, the only way to upload your footage and share it with anyone within the box without having to record it externally somehow is through Facebook, which pisses me off, because I hate Facebook. I refused to use Facebook at all. I mean, I'd rather stick a knife in my left testicle than sign up for friggin' Facebook. It's vile and disgusting. It's run by sociopaths, and everything they've ever done for the last 3 years has made me furious and angry, and all these privacy violations and sneaky, sleazy crap they get up to, and I don't want to use Facebook just to share a video from the PlayStation. And it's made me violently angry that that's the requirement. Why not use YouTube? The biggest fucking video service on the planet. Why not? PlayStation, you pricks. But with the Xbox, you can, record your gameplay. Xbox save that, and it saves it, and it uploads it to a standard cloud service, Microsoft's Cloud Drive or SkyDrive or whatever the friggin' they want to call it. And from there, presumably you can just pull it down on your PC and then edit it and throw it up on YouTube or whatever, service you like. You're not chained to Facebook like some mindless, drony slave child, which is good. It's a good thing. So I'm going to have to record anything I share from my PlayStation externally using an external recorder. And I do have a new capture device coming in. I couldn't tell you what the name is off the top of my head. It's brand new. It's just been announced and not even released yet, I think. But it is designed to capture at 1080p, uncompressed footage, so super clean footage, and it's 60 frames per second. So you get to take advantage of the full resolution and the full frame rate, max frame rates of these machines. Specifically designed to record and enable you to stream these new next-gen devices in higher quality and in better capabilities than the built-in methods do. And there's still an absolute market for external capture devices because you can do things with those, like stream to whatever friggin' service you like, and control your setup and your layout a lot better using software like XSplit and things like that. So, having built-in streaming on these things, if and when it works on Microsoft's console, isn't going to kill off external capture devices. It's still a really useful place for those to live, which is encouraging. But I'm really interested to see what kind of streaming people are going to be doing now that it's that easy. You press the button, done, and away it goes. So, are you going to do sort of playthroughs? Are you just going to stream for the sake of streaming, or hang out with your mates while you play games? Or, are you going to do sort of tutorial stuff and run-throughs? Or are you going to do sort of live reviews? And, what's your approach going to be if, you can even be bothered streaming? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who will never ever stream a single second of their gameplay at all. They just want to keep this is my game, it's private, it's, personal experience. Go away. I don't want you staring at how crap I am at this game. Because that's the other thing. Now that more people are streaming, more people will be watching their streams. Because gamers are gamers, and they're going to be deriding the way people play. That guy sucks at games, and as long as they're having fun, who cares if you're better at a video game than I am, stranger over the other side of the internet? I'm sure I've got plenty of things more important to worry about than someone, in fucking Texas who's better at a video game than me, according to them. But anyway, that's my rambling. I just wanted to get sort of some of this stuff off the top of my head because I was it's sitting there churning around in my brain. I thought, well, I'll make another rambly video because some of you guys really, really like it when I ramble and do stream of consciousness kind of stuff and, do an old school vlog, and so this is for you guys, I guess. A few questions in there for you to answer, I guess, somewhere along those. I'll ask you about streaming. I asked you stuff. So anyway, I am Blunty. Thanks for watching. I will catch you next time, and I guess the next time you see my face will be when I've actually got an Xbox One. Actually, I might do a video tomorrow before I head out to the launch. I don't know. My face might not be in that one. But anyway, let me know what kind of stuff you want me to look at in my review. I'll be doing a full multi-part review of the Xbox One, of course, like I did for the Vita and like I did for the Wii U and everything. Really knocking it down, all the bits and pieces, and going through it in as much detail as I can. But yeah, let me know if there's something specific you want me to try, particularly with the streaming and video recording and capture and stuff like that. If there's something particular you want to do, let me know in the comments, and I'll give it a bash and see how easy it is and see if it's possible. And yeah, keep an eye out sometime. I'm not sure when that new capture device that I talked about will be coming in that does 1080p and 60 frames per second. But sooner or later that it will be appearing on my channel. I'll do an unboxing, I guess, and set up and test it and stuff like that. Well, how things work. Stop! Jesus Christ! I'm just in a rambling mood today. I've jumped across like 4 different conversational threads there. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully, in the editing suite, I'll have made some sort of semblance of sense and made it flow. But if not, well, you've just enjoyed, how long are we gone now? 11 minutes of me rambling like a nonsensical idiot. Catch you next time.